What up, tubers? Welcome back to another Arena. I was going to say Arena Open. Early Access Pioneer. I don't even know. Early Access Pioneer Masters Draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you haven't, I do hope to earn your subscription today as we push to that 100K mark. When we get to 100K, I'm going to do a 24-hour stream. I'm going to open unlimited booster packs. Maybe pack, maybe not plural, but it'll be a time, so hit that subscribe. These are all reprints. Pioneer Masters, I believe, is 100% reprints, so if you've played Magic for any amount of time, you're going to recognize a ton of these cards. Dragonlord Dromoka is a pretty good opening. 5/7 Flying Lifelink for 6 mana with some extra text that's usually not super relevant, but yeah, that card is great. Illusory Angel is fun. Gatebreaker Ram for the Gate deck. The Guild Gate deck is very cool. There's lots of good removal in the format, though. It's not like Dromoka is anything crazy by any means, but a first pickable card there for sure. I will be quick to abandon it, though, if it just doesn't seem right. And here, I think we might actually be taking the 10th District. No. I think in yesterday's video, or the video before, we did a red-white heroic deck. So maybe we'll try to do something different. But this card is real good. Whenever you cast a spell that targets it, put a 1/1 counter on it and you scry 1. And there are a ton of good ways to target. Naturalists is decent. It's not like an uber-heavy format for artifacts and enchantments, but there are certainly enough to make it a very solid 5-drop. Speaking of, Nessian Asp, another really good 5-drop. Kyoro's Follower is good, certainly too, but I don't know if it's a card I want to second pick here. It does truly feel like the 10th District Legionnaire has the highest upside of any of the cards in the pack. So I'm going to take it, even though it might not go particularly well with the Dromoka I've already taken. Oh, Aqueous Form's in this. Didn't know that. Wild Slash. There's a Sajiri Shelter. A bunch of these DFC land/spell cards. They're all great. Some are better than others, but the versatility helps prevent flood, right? You can play, not always 1-for-1 in place of a land, but 2 of them can be played in place of a land oftentimes. Let's see. Follow the Hammer, great for the heroic decks, as you get to target your creature as well, and they will get the trigger of any pump before the fall of the hammer resolves, right? So if we 10th District Legionnaire, and then we follow the hammer on a 3/3, we will be able to kill a 3/3. Aristocrats. Man, I really like Aqueous Form. I'm probably just supposed to take one of these red cards. Actually, you know what? I'll take the Sajiri Shelter. It overlaps with both of our white cards, and it's just good anyways. Oh, okay. There it is. This is another one of my favorite cards. Back from the Theros era. All of the Ordeals were great. Especially the blue one, I think, drew 2 cards. White one gained 10 life or something crazy. The green one, grabbed a couple of lands. I actually do not recall what the black Ordeal did. Was it discard? Discard 2 cards? In any case, the red Ordeal here is a bolt when you get the trigger. Warhound is a decent one for the red decks. Ordeal's so good. Fond memories of the Ordeals. Actually, is that a 10th District Legionnaire in the art of the Ordeal? Very similar, if not. Maybe just something of the same order. Oh, Dragon Mantle's in this too. That's another good way to target. Let's see. Call the Gatewatch. It's not intended for much. Do I want to go red-white heroic again? I guess so. Another Sajiri Shelter here. There's also a Witch's Mark. You'll note Awaken is brought back. A lot of good Awaken cards. Kind of similar to the DFCs in the sense that They have multiple uses. You can either just cast them for their initial cost and get the value there, or you can wait later on in the game, awaken it, and also get a creature. So there are some really good awaken cards. I think we'll just double up on Sajiri Shelters, though. I wonder if I should be going blue-white. Blue-white is like the flyer archetype, which, I mean, when isn't blue-white the flyer archetype? But I guess a flying lifelinker with some ways to pump it might not be terrible. Though a 2-mana 1/2 flying lifelink is not particularly exciting, I suppose. There is a lot of fixing in the format, so it's not like running 3 color is awful. I could take one of these lands, but if I'm the red-white deck, I don't think I want to be playing too many tap lands. But I'll take the Sky Knight here and see what happens. Oh, the Shipbreaker Kraken. Love that monstrosity. Tap up to 4 target creatures. What a beating. Oh, Read the Bones is in this format. Haven't seen that one yet. Artful Maneuver is pretty good for the red-white deck. The rebound means you can target something multiple times. Bushwhacker on the wheel. Same thing with Boulder Salvo. Actually, Illusory Angel could be good as well. Cast this only if you've cast another spell this turn, and it's a 3-mana 4/4 flyer. There's also a really cool red-blue spells deck I guess we could be trying to draft. I'm going to take the Illusory Angel here and see what happens. It might not work out, but who knows. This is kind of a dead pack. Pilgrim has potential. We do have the Ordeal of Perforos already. Oh, actually, no, we have Dragon Mantle too. I guess that's already good, isn't it? We have 2 hits. Fall of the Hammer versus Steward. Steward's not bad. Actually, I think I'm going to take the 2-drop that makes more creatures and the Warhound Wield. Okay. Well, maybe I am just going to be leaning towards red-white after all. But man, I kind of want to do blue-red too. Blue-red, or white-red. Or I guess white-blue. We could be anything. Any Jeskai combination is still open to the table. This Cloudfin Raptor looks a lot more mutant-y, I guess, than the previous one, it feels like. Although maybe I can't recall the original Cloudfin Raptor art very well. All right, pack 1. Pack 2, what do we got? Legion Loyalist. Whenever it and at least 2 other creatures attack creatures you control, gain first strike and trample until end of turn and can't be blocked by creature tokens. This is another really solid pack no matter what direction we go. Artisan of Forms is a solid heroic one. Another Illusory Angel could be fun. Coordinated Assault, great trick for the heroic deck as you can target 2 different things with this. Heel Cutter is nice and aggressive. Gearper makes a couple of creatures, one of which is flying. I only do have that 1 heroic creature. I kind of want to just take the Illusory Angel at this point. But I guess the other one wheeled last time. Maybe I'm supposed to take the Coordinated Assault since it's so good. I'll take the Angel. What the hell? I have no idea what I'm doing. Void Winnower! That's a fun one. Oh, Triplicate Spirits is in this format. But I expect I'm supposed to take 10th District Legionnaire. Oh man, Retraction Helix. Until end of turn, target creature gains tap, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Is there a way to combo with this? There's not like a Pilipala type creature to... Is there a creature that can combo with Retraction Helix? All right, well, I'm going to take another 10th district over the triplicate spirits. That's going to make my illusory angel pickup look really, really bad. Scatter to the winds, another nice awaken spell. There's a catacomb sifter. That's a great one. Guess we take Boulder Salvo here. Ah, ha, ha, another. All right, we've got 3 10th District Legionnaires. Yeah, I'm locked into red-white. There are a bunch of heroic creatures in this format. Oh, I guess this doesn't... Wait, why doesn't this say heroic? Isn't this literally what heroic is? Whenever you cast a spell that targets it. I'm pretty sure that is the definition of heroic. Huh. Fleece Mane Lion. Oh, here's a heroic card. Yeah, whenever you cast a spell that targets it. Whenever you cast a spell that targets it, yeah. Yeah, these are literally heroic. They just don't have the keyword for some reason. Renown is in the format. I don't remember how many renowned creatures there were in the OG. What was it? What was Renown from? Not either Flux. What was it called? Kaladesh? Oh wait, Renown wasn't Kaladesh. I'm thinking of Fabricate. I have no idea. Anyways, let's take the Akroan Crusader. We haven't seen any martial. We haven't seen any martial glories, which is the red-white instant that target creature gets +3/+0, and another target creature gets +0/+3. So you can target the same thing twice, but being able to target multiple creatures is absurd. This is a nice one. 3/2 first strike vigilance for 3. Here's a heroic. You target it, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain trample until end of turn. All right, we are locked. So how many ways do we have to target? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty good. I need more multiple target effects, though. That coordinated assault I passed over the illusory angel looking so much better. And yeah, like the martial glories like I was talking about. What else? Hopeful Eidolon. That's another great one. Lifelink was huge in this. Phalanx Tactics was good. Target creature you control gets +2/+1 until end of turn. Each other creature you control gets big as well. And another Warhound. Let's take Witch's Mark over Emissary, I think. Actually, no. Yeah. Another targeted effect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ways. Assault Wield. That's good. So that's probably good enough on ways to target our own creatures. Now we kind of just want to get more creatures. Ideally ones that, again, have a good ability when they're targeted. Or are just aggressive for red-white. Either way. Man, I wish there was God's Willing in this format. We have to settle for Sajiri's Shelter, but God's Willing was the premium protection effect. Hmm. 5/2 has first strike trample as long as instant and sorcery. Not good enough. 4 mana 2/3 flying afterlife. Maybe, but hopefully not. Okay, another Dragon Mantle. Would we rather just have a third shelter? I think we'd rather just have a third shelter. Nice wheels here. Heel Cutter and Emissary and Oracle all good. Pretty happy with Heel Cutter as the top end. Don't think we're going to play 2 Artfuls, but maybe. Just a 2-drop landfall, maybe. Okay, some more creatures now. I might actually take the Sungrace Pegasus at this point over Wild Slash. We just need some cheap creatures. This holds a Dragon Mantle, fine. Really good with Ordeal of Perforos. Decent with Witch's Mark. I guess that... Well, that's going to wheel, right? I guess we should just take the land here instead. Hushwing Griff. Ooh, Phalanx Leader. There we go. There's another good one for us. 2 mana, 1/1 Heroic. Whenever you cast a spell that targets it, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Knightly Valor, or what I'm going to take is the Girapur. Hidden Strings. Huh. Tap or untap target permanent, then you may tap or untap another target permanent. Interesting. Another Warhound. Oh, nope. Or the Lagana Band Trailblazer. We're going to be taking that. 1 mana heroic creatures. Great. So currently we're looking at running like 15 lands with 3 Sajiri shelters. Maybe 16 is still safer. Exquisite Firecraft. That ain't bad. But there's the Martial Glory I was looking for. The 2 different targeted effects. Hmm. 14 creatures. Probably could use like 1 more creature. I don't think we're even running that Boulder Salvo for the record. But 3 mana, 4 damage, I guess, is too good since it goes face as well. Another red-white land and another Martial Glory. Alright. More Boros Guild Gates for the safety picks. So most cuttable card right now is like the Slide Runner. And then maybe Steward. And then potentially Artful Maneuver, depending on if we can find enough other creatures. These are replaceable. Compulsory Rest as a removal spell is okay. Maybe on that one. Another Okro and Crusaders, great. Excellent. Yeah, I think this deck's going to be really good. One more decent playable on the wheel. None of those, however. Hushwing Griff. Creatures entering don't cause abilities to trigger. So that stops my Gearcrafter, my Pilgrim. It's a maybe then. Can I get one more playable? I see this card and I just have to assume there's some crazy combo you can do with it. Activate an ability of an artifact or creature that isn't a mana ability. Oh, does Kyora's Follower go infinite with this? Maybe that's what the combo is. Crackdown Construct with Kyora's Follower, and it's an infinite. Ooh, got the Martial Glory back too. Got the both Martial Glories. Okay, maybe the Martial Glories are better than Artful Maneuver. Artful Maneuver is 2 target effects over the course of 2 turns. Martial Glory is 2 target effects right then and there. Oh, I probably want the Steward of Solidarity. I think we cut the Artful Maneuver. Maybe 1 Martial Glory is good enough. This deck looks compact. Sleek. A thing of beauty, certainly. And I guess we run 6 planes because we have 2 shelters. I'm a little bit concerned about having this many tap lands, maybe. But this looks like an incredible red-white beatdown heroic deck, so hopefully we can do some work. Let's go to round 1. Let's win the die roll a lot, and let's curve out a lot. I go first, but this is not a keepable hand. All right, that's a little bit better. Let's pitch the heel cutter here. Oh, I guess I could pitch a land. No, I'd rather save the shelter as a spell here. Good old red-white playing a 0/4. Blood Scrivener, okay. Well, we're hoping they don't have a way to kill the NX and Kaimidi here. Or as I like to call them back in the day, Anthrax and Cyanide. Because if you let them stick around, they're going to end you quickly. The Blood Tithe Harvester is in. Okay. I got to untap with them, but despite that, we really wanted to draw like Martial Glory there. This is often the problem with the red-white decks, I feel like, and this is true of back in the day in the heroic decks as well. Sometimes you didn't really draw many ways to do things, you know? Like, I'm not sure I can beat my opponent having just a couple removal spells beyond the Harvester activation. Ultimate Price, the Steward of Solidarity. All right, that resolves. Tenth District Legionnaire. Okay. 3 heroic creatures, 1 targeted effect. I almost wonder if I just let the Anax and Kaimiti die if they target it with Harvester. Because this is only an end of turn pump. 10th District Legionnaire perpetually gains the power and toughness. I mean, I guess I do this. Sorcery speed activation for the sacrifice. They're not doing anything over there. This effectively gets rid of a removal spell, which means our shelter hopefully is a little bit better now. Alright, our 1 mana 0/4 was actually very relevant there as a free card to sacrifice. Yeah, alright. Hoping to find Marshall or something here. So they're going to take 5, go to 6, and then gain 1 back from the Scrivener. Okay, that's not too bad. Any targeted effect here is so GG. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, if that was their best play last turn, though, that is promising. Finally cashing in the blood. Yeah, second Scrivener is probably not going to be good here. Lifebane Zombie. Witch's Mark. Discards Predation. Alright. Oh, once again, any targeted effect. Holy smokies. Come on, deck. Oh my god, are you kidding? Oh, maybe I should be running 15 lands. Looks like the opponent's also... Holy crap. Flooding out just as much. This is absurd. That is really... What the hell? That's so risky for them to play, but... Oh, I guess it's not that risky. Never mind. That's worth it there for sure, because they can always just hold 1 card in hand now. Yeah, I'm actually losing. Okay, any targeted effect here, basically. Oh, that's bad. Are you for real? That is absurd. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of my 16 lands? Absolute insanity. What? That's insane. Did I actually only draw one targeted effect the entire game? I mean, maybe I am supposed to be going to 15. I guess I'll go to 15 lands and just add the third shelter. That's insane, dude. The only issue with this is that the hand smoother doesn't see the shelters as lands, and so I don't know. Maybe I'm going to get some weird opening hand because of that, but what a crazy, crazy... How many lands in a row was that? Sheesh. All right, another red-black deck here. And they're playing the butt. All right, let's get creature online. Guildgate next turn. Sure. 2/2 must attack every turn. Okay, turns it into a 2/3. Discards the Void Winnower. I hope they don't have a way to reanimate that thing. This is pretty good. We've actually drawn a really good split of targeted effects and creatures this time. That flood was just extraordinary in the previous game, though. All right, 2/1 and a 1/1 flyer. Good draw again. Let's Dragon Mantle that thing up, give our other creatures +1/+1. If they want to block and trade with the Warhound, they have to double block it. Good. Well, that ain't gonna cut it. They probably need to sack the food or the blood right now, given their plays these last few turns. Swift Warkite. Humble Defector. All right, those don't matter. So let's see. Let's lead on Witch's Mark here. Warhound. Smack, smack. We are moving all in dealer. I guess it's possible. You know what? It might have been better to play out the 2/2 as a creature instead of bestowing it. And then Witch's marking the Phalanx Leader and going a little bit wider than going a little bit tall. What does this do again? At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 2 life. That's fine. can go get compulsory here. Oh, I can get Ordeal of Perfor. Oh, and that's going to trigger immediately, too. That's spicy. This deck is gross when it doesn't draw 12 lands. Is there a Wrath, maybe, that they can get me with here? Hey, they found a removal spell. So they lose life, and I still get a 2/2. GG's. Doesn't matter how we play this. Okay, that went much better for us. Normal draws. Deck is too good. On to the next. All right. Guess how many guild gates are in my deck? That's right, 2. We'll keep this hand, though. I'm on the draw, so we might even find a different land anyways. Spirit of the Labyrinth. Good news for me is I don't really draw extra cards anyways. Anchor to the Ether. So I think this card is pretty good. It's like a time walk, honestly. Unlike newer ones where the opponent chooses if they put it on the top or bottom, this always puts it on top, you know? I feel like they really should have attacked there, because now I just make 1/1s, unless they're really scared of me making or drawing extra cards. Aha, I see. Well, good news is we're going to get them pretty good here. Because coordinated gives first strike. And now we go like this. Don't think I want another Warhound. I think we're just looking for a different heroic creature at this point. Or Sajiri Shelter. Alright, that's not the end of the world. Still unlocks a different 2/2. Sure, that's fine. Well, there's the shelter. I guess I'm just going to pass here. I'm in no rush. I can get rid of the compulsory rest if I want to give my Mogus pro white. I mean, I guess I make that play now if they attack with a 2/2, because I would also get to eat their 2/2. That's probably worthwhile then. If not, we're just going to chill. Sure. So they get to hit me for 3 in the air, no big deal. Dragoni Mantle. Okay. There we go. Finally another targeted effect. I have to be a little bit careful. If they detain or get rid of this token again, I will go down to 6 this turn. Okay, I'm blocking. Maybe they just have a shelter. Oh wait, shelter doesn't give pro artifacts, does it? No. Creatures you control gain lifelink. Sure. Gain 6? I'm okay with that. Alright, can we win this turn? We can do quite a bit. Not quite lethal, I think. +3. I think I just like... Oh, I should have pumped my dragon-mantled creature. I think I just like passing here. Creatures can't attack you or a planeswalker you control unless their control plays X for each of those creatures where X is the number of enchantments you control. That's funny. So I need to sacrifice the compulsory now or shelter, otherwise I have to pay 2 for each attacking creature. Oh, that's hilarious. Wow, that actually is really annoying versus me right now, since I'm going super wide and not tall. Okay, and dead to Firecraft next turn. Oh wait, did I miss 1 damage by not attacking with Steward? I guess making the 1/1 doesn't really matter, does it? That Sphere of Safety could have actually been really, really annoying. But not enough this time. Alright, 2 and 1, we go. Maybe the trick was cutting 16th land and adding the extra DFC, huh? Okay, this is an incredible opener. We just need to find any way to target. Look at this. If we can find one of our double target effects, this hand goes hard. What a creature curve, though, this is. I have faith. I have faith that the arena gods will give me a targeted effect. And not just literally all of my heroic creatures. Don't do it, please. Okay, that's fine. That just makes a 1/1. Yes, there it is. That's huge. Huge, huge, huge. That's a double trigger. We are going to do some nasty work next turn. I think green-white is what, supposed to be the Boggles archetype? They have like unflinching courages and stuff. Yeah. Target your own creatures for huge values. Oof. Sadly, I can't ordeal this turn. All right, so we go pump power here, toughness. Actually, would I rather have a scry and a permanent 1/1 counter, or would I rather have +1/+1 and trample until end of turn here? Because it seems like the scry and +1/+1 are actually a little bit better. This way, also, my Ordeal of Perforos instantly pops off next turn, or it would have anyway. Go Ordealing. Come on, deck, just one more thing. What is passing? 5 mana pass. I have no idea what's in this format to blow me out. They clearly have something here. You know what? I'm going to wait. I'm not in a rush. I guess the Annex has first strike. Yeah, I should have attacked with Annex. If there's a destroy attacking creature, I don't know. Yeah, I might have made a mistake, but then again, might have not. This is not a win, but it's very close. Oh, it is a win. I forced them to block all 3 of my creatures, and then 2 trample gets through. Okay. JK. So probably made an awful no attack the previous turn, but thankfully was not punished. Yeah, our opening hand was insane. It just needed to find any targeted effect, so drawing the Martial Glory was chef's kiss. Getting really good memories of Theros with this one. You'll notice that we're playing against a bunch of named creators, because this is the early access event. I will keep this hand. It is not great, but I think I like going all in on the Warhound starting on turn 3. Oh, or we could go all in on the... You know what? I'm going to play out the Sajiri Shelter now. I think I want that 3rd land and try to go for Mogus. Because Mogus doesn't get blown out. Because if they kill the Akroan Crusader in response, I still get the enchantment and I get the trigger here of the Heroic. Yeah, it's perfect. Would love to draw another Heroic creature, though. Is this a mirror match? I guess this is just a mirror match. Scythe Claw Raptor. Whenever a player casts a spell, if it's not their turn, deals 4 damage to them. Looking for a second red source here, obviously. Alright, the reverse Firecraft has resolved. So we've drawn another Sajiri Shelter. I'm not going to play it out as a land because I don't really need a third white source. And with Ordeal in hand, I really would like to draw a fourth land to go Ordeal plus hold up Shelter, you know? Wow. Imposing Sovereign hoses the Heel Cutter Dash. Okay, yeah, Hedology drafting the same deck as me. There's the Witch's Mark, but you know what? If Anax lives, that's gonna be game over. And if I draw an untapped land next turn, I don't think there's realistically any way I'm gonna lose. So as long as we can fade a Fall of the Hammer this turn. Untapped land is so good. Oh yeah, GG's. Yeah, we're gonna push. Pro Red would knock off the enchantment. And now Firecraft finishes off. GG's. That'll do just fine. All right, easy game. Our deck is just so good. Actually incredible red-white. We are going to consider the first game a huge outlier. Drawing infinite lands. Okay, looks like we're going to be playing against a human token, which is none other than a Wizards employee. Decent opener. Going to have to play the Sajiri Shelter out as a land here, but we do have a secondary, which is great. So I can either go all in, or I could gear up her, and I think we're supposed to gear up her to play around our opponent potentially having the Devour Flesh, since they're playing black. Alright, black-white extorting nonsense, huh? Yeah, that's probably worth keeping. Let's see, do I want to trade my Legionnaire for both of those things? We'll see how they block. They might not. Oh, I should have pumped at least for one. That was a mistake. Whoops. Missed my fire breathing. What the heck? Ashiok? Okay.
I shall unveil a beautiful
So I guess I might, in fact... Oh, they ate 3 lands. Thank God. I guess we can give pro black with the Legionnaire and then kill the Ashiok. And we'll do it on upkeep for the Scry. I don't actually want to draw a tapped source. Plains I would have kept. Oh, but if they just have one removal spell for the Legionnaire now, we're going to have a problem. Wow, how many... That was 5 lands in a row, I think? Please don't let me lose to this. What is happening here? That's pretty cool. Skyrider. The Converge card is awesome. All right. If red-white loses to the 5-color deck, I'm going to be real sad. Is this just another Skyrider elf? The cruelty. Nice. Alright, let's make a 2/6 lifelink, I guess. All of these mountains are extremely awkward. And how many more are gone? In fact, 7 mountains gone. How many mountains did I even have in my deck? Did we somehow hit like all of our mountains in the top? It was like 15 cards. That's absurd if that's true. I mean... I have a feeling we're losing, because they're gonna soon play something absurd, right? What is this? Is this 7 mana available? Maybe it's a 6-drop plus extort. Nope, it is an Atarka. Yeah. Alrighty then. If I draw Martial Glory, oh no, if they had attack with a Screecher too. Oh my gosh, it would have worked. So let's see. 2, 5, 6. I can deal 8 points of damage. I need them to tap out of all but 1 color creature. I need them to tap their Voyaging Satyr and attack with their Atarka. Tap the Satyr. Dang it. Maybe they block with the Satyr and not the Oligarch. I do gain life back here, so I'm not dead next turn. Oh, this is pretty funny. This would be a hilarious loss, no joke. Okay. Come on. Oh man, why can't you just attack with 1 more? Don't think we have a way out of this one, do we? Interesting. So I'm going to go to 12, and then they have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, plus the extra afterlife. Yeah, we're just dead here. I am going to say this is an embarrassing loss. I don't think our deck should be losing to 5-color nonsense. But hey, no, that was good beats. You gotta give him props. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, they almost messed up here. They have exactly lethal still, but... Did they miss it? Oh my god, if I draw my last shelter, I win. Oh, that's also so close to lethal. Oh my god, are you kidding? I'm gonna gain 9, go to 11. That's so sick. No justice. The fact that we lost to that is absurdity. But hey, it is what it is. I'm kind of glad they got to cast huge flying bombs, but I think if we run back that match like 10 times, we have to win like 8 of them. Not even exaggeration. Literally, we win 80% of the time versus that deck. They're just playing way too many colors. They had like no removal. But that's Magic, baby. That's best of 1, baby. Oh, this hand's real good now. That shelter. I mean, I'm gonna go all in starting next turn, but I think I'm gonna go all in. Yeah, let's do it. I got a scry here as well. It sucks, but I'm gonna leave the land on top. Because as long as our District Legionnaire doesn't die next turn, I get to go Mountain, Ordeal, and hold up Shelter. So this is the pivotal turn. The safer play was to have waited, just attacked for 2, played our first Shelter tapped, and then have 4 mana next turn. Alright. Looks like we got him, though. Actually, is this lethal? If I Jiri Shelter on green, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, not quite. Alright. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, and then the priest kills them. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 2 life. Yes. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That'll do it. uh, 11 ball. Trigger. GG. Wow. Oh, God, heroic. God, heroic is a thing, isn't it? Why do I already know this is going to be my favorite deck to draft? Even more than the Gates deck. Just because when it works, it's so clean, it's so concise, it's so fast. Brutal. On the play, hand is good. Very good. Effectively no tap lands since the shelter's a trick here. We just need to find a way to target our 10th District Legionnaire a little bit better. This might be one of those go wide hands, though, instead of going tall. Oh, there it is. That's a good one. Okay. And our opponent's a little bit slower, so I am going to just go ahead and 10th District and smack here. We probably just want to steward next turn. Oh, okay, maybe not. Yeah, I'm going to go steward past this turn. Set up for Witch's Mark plus Shelter next turn. Jesse and Thief's pretty annoying. 1/3 prowess whenever deals combat damage to player, draw a card. Oh, they didn't Nimbus Naiad it. They waited. Next turn, that would have been a huge... in essence... Wow, do they have Wild Slash? I'm not even going to block then. I'm going to let them have their card. I want them to get greedy and hold the slash until I get to, yeah, target here. Oh, notably, Pro Red. Oh, no. If they had wild... Wow. So many lands. Oh, no. Actually, I would have been blown out by Wild Slash. They would have gone for Wild Slash here. If I gave Pro Red, I don't think the Witch's Mark would have worked. Oh, wait, no. I would have got the card draw, but the Wicked Roll wouldn't have worked out, maybe. I guess I'm just going to block with a token. I don't know how they're getting so aggressive here. They must have some crazy nonsense in hand. Master of freaking Waves. Yeah, that is really bad. Holy crap, that is bad. Pro Red is insane. Okay. Well, I don't know if we can beat that very easily, huh? Master of Waves. Sheesh. So what do they have in their hand? They were feigning, or not feigning, they were saying that they had something that either cost 1 red or 1 blue. What costs 1 red or 1 blue in this format besides the Wild Slash? Because if they had Wild Slash, I think they would have already used it. So what is the 1 mana blue trick? What the heck is that doing there? Now I'm just confused. So I'm going to grab Mantle. Oh, whoops. I should have made a token with Steward first. That was a slight mistake. Oh, looks like it didn't. Okay. Salundi Vision. Oh, maybe they have a different retraction helix? Wait, they're targeting their... Isn't this summoning sick? Yeah, that was summoning sick. Whoopsies. That was fortunate. Okay. So they are kind of doing the Boggles theme as well, I guess. That's pretty good. So I'm going to go in next turn on the Phalanx Leader. They still have that 1-mana spell. The Phalanx Leader is going to be forced to attack when I make this play, but I think that's fine. I need to attack with at least 2 red creatures so that they don't just have a free red creature block. Oh, Mizium's Skin was the one they had. Okay, that gives all their creatures 1 extra toughness. Sure. This is where Anax and Chimedi would be insane to give everything trample and just win the game. Alright, I mean, this is still game winning for us. So this goes pro blue. And that's basically a win. What the heck? Did that have first strike for some reason? Why did it do it like that? That was really weird. What was that animation? These things didn't have first strike somehow, did they? Oh, in any case. Alright, 4 blockers. I assume they're dead. Oh, especially with that draw. Make that 3 blockers even. GG's. Alright, Master of Waves had me scared there for a moment, but that's a good look at how the heroic deck can also go extremely wide in a longer game. If the game is ending quickly, generally you're going very tall. If the game is ending longer, I think that is more the case, especially with the Phalanx Leader. Alright, 6 wins, 2 losses. Final boss time. Let's see if we can get that 7 winner with the heroic. Slam dunk keep, though we would really like to find a different white source or a second shelter, you know? But just have to round the shelter turn 1 here. Plains, plains, Peggy. I can already trigger the Ordeal of Perforos maximum-wise. Wow, that is, once again, a lot of freaking mountains. Okay, so another what you call it's gonna need to be found. Sajiri's Shelter to give pro white to knock off the compulsory. Good news is our opponent's not doing anything. Aha, maybe that's why. Missing some green. Perfect. Okay. So target 10th district. Pro white. Different tap effect again. Okay. White knocks off the compulsory. Let's go all in again. If they have another compulsory, I'm going to get punished unless I find my last shelter, but I like this play. Yep, it's all fine. Do I keep another one of those things? I don't think I do. Not with more good targeted effects. Kill the lifelinker. Exile target creature with power 5 or greater. Alright, so we get the 2/2 knocked off. Guess I just go for the compulsory on this. Alright, so I'm just gonna give it pro white. And then I can just firecraft. But now we're living off the top. I mean, so are they, presumably, but we have not much going on here. Oh, good. Linvala the Preserver. Oh, goody. And we are going to lose this way. I'm not going to use Coordinate Assault to kill the 3/3. I guess I die in 2 turns because I didn't do that, though. Oh, come on! A little bit too late to the party, Annex. Well, I don't think we should be losing to that deck either, but good beats. That's Magic, baby. They did have a lot of removal, and then the Linvala was too good. Man, so what did I do wrong there? Well, the first problem was drawing Sajiri's Shelter and needing to play it as a land. This deck was insane, though. I would play this deck back every single time. This was basically the ideal heroic deck, I think. Crazy good. Triple Legionnaire, Annex, 2 Crusaders, a bunch of target effects. Oh yeah, Phalanx. This was like the perfect heroic. So good stuff. Thanks for watching, friends. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.